Live from tape pre-recorded at our studios in Austin, Texas and Portland, Oregon, it's Syndicated with Lesley and Ben. Hey everyone, I'm the Ben of that.
And I am the Lesley. This is a twice-monthly podcast about television, genre, and storytelling in which we watch an episode of a show and explore the history of television, one episode at a time.
If you're just now joining us, we're talking about Dexter, the psychological thriller crime original series that ran for 8 seasons on Showtime and briefly on CBS.
Did it really?
More details to follow. Dexter is a gruesome procedural story about a forensic analyst who doubles as a vigilante serial killer by night. In short, he's the killer that hunts killers. Dexter ran from 2006 until 2013 in its initial run. Edited down episodes of the first season of the show were aired on CBS in 2007 during the writer's strike due to a lack of programming. I cannot imagine what this looks like without violence. But whatever. I'm not an executive at CBS. But CBS did not air later seasons of the show after the strike ended.
The show is based off of a series of books by author Jeff Lindsay, all of which are named for the character of Dexter. The pilot episode that we're covering today is beat for beat very similar to the first book, Darkly Dreaming Dexter, although later seasons deviate from the source material. As with so many television properties that are over 10 years old, Dexter got a follow-up legacy show, Dexter New Blood, which ran for one season in 2021.
It happens to everything now.
It sure does.
Average Redemption, Dexter New Blood, Many Saints of Newark.
Veronica Mars, what was it? Gilmore Girls, and Never for the Better.
Oh, no. Almost universally bad. But, well, anyway. Michael C. Hall plays the title character Dexter Morgan, whose expertise in forensic evidence and his own psychopathic tendencies make him an ideal candidate to hunt down criminals that fall through the cracks of Miami's justice system. Dexter struggles to interact with and relate to the real world, including his own family and coworkers, and operates using quote-unquote Harry's Code, which he's named after his foster father. This is not the first major prestige show that Michael C. Hall has headlined. He played the middle child of the Fisher family, David, on HBO's 6 Feet Under, years before Dexter. Additionally, he was a voice on Star vs. the Forces of Evil for, I think, 11 episodes, and played John F. Kennedy on one episode of The Crown. I will say additionally that he is a audiobook narrator from time to time, and I listened to his narrated copy of the audiobook for Stephen King's Pet Sematary 2 years ago. And you know what? He has a great voice for that.
Well, all right.
As someone who listens to a lot of literature, primarily through audiobooks, a good narrator, surprise, will make or break a book.
So true, bestie. Mm-hmm. Julie Benz plays Rita Bennett, Dexter's girlfriend, who, due to a past violent trauma mentioned in the pilot episode, is struggling to get back into a normal relationship with Dexter while also parenting 2 kids. Julie Benz had a recurring role on both Buffy the Vampire Slayer and its spinoff Angel, as well as on an ongoing role on the latter seasons of the Y-5-0 remake. Which, so bizarre that was ever a thing.
I understand so much better remaking television shows from the 60s than I do remaking television shows from 5 years ago. One of those at least makes a little bit of sense to me. Eric King plays James Dokes, a rival cop who takes an aggressive interest in Dexter's offsetting presence and strange methods. King is no stranger to crime procedurals, having been featured in individual episodes of a handful before his Dexter role, including Diagnosis Murder, Law & Order, and Matlock. Additionally, he performed as Moses Dale in HBO's Oz.
Oh, that's where I saw it.
Incidentally, this character is maybe the only thing that I knew about the show Dexter, other than, say, seeing the poster for it a couple of times, because there is a kind of famous YouTube video in which Eric King saying, "Surprise, motherfucker."
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yes, you have no idea. The second he showed up in the show, my brain just went, "Some fries, motherfucker," in my brain.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I have a deep affinity for that YouTube video. I might as well have been pointing at the screen like, I recognize that guy from a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
But Ben, it's from this show. I'm like, right, but you know. Yeah.
But but surprise, motherfucker. Exactly. You get it. Uh-huh. You get it. Jennifer Carpenter plays Deborah Morgan, Dexter's sister, who is struggling to switch departments at the Miami Police Department, and in this episode is hoping to use the dismembering murders to get her foot in the door. Carpenter also had a starring role on the television show Limitless after Dexter's run. And Lauren Velez plays Maria LaGuerta, a ranking officer at the Miami Police Department who Dexter directly reports to. Maria is no nonsense when it comes to Deborah's input on her case, but seems to have developed a rapport with Dexter by the pilot. Velez also played Dr. Gloria Nathan on HBO's Oz.
I don't think I want to see Oz. It sounds like it was really intense.
You don't want to see Oz? I saw some of Oz, but not all of it. And I liked it in as much as you can like something like that. But yeah, it was intense for sure. It was definitely an intense show.
I was under the impression like that's kind of the show upon which HBO like got the reputation for making like violent. I mean, I'm not saying like The Sopranos isn't violent.
I was about to say, no, that was Sopranos.
Yeah, but I think like isn't Oz like the one where it was like, shockingly so, not just like characters die, but like
there was a lot of stuff.
J.K. Simmons is in it. I know that much.
Yeah, there was stuff. Yes, he was.
I believe that was what he was primarily known for before the Spider-Man movies. Unless I have my timeline wrong.
Really? I don't know about that. I think but he was just kind of a character actor, and still is, but like less prolific, I think. Yeah.
Oh, 1997 is when that started. So pre-Sopranos by like 2 years.
Huh.
Anyway, last but not least, we're watching season 1, episode 1, Dexter. It's called Dexter.
Sure
the human
is.
remains of gruesome murders are popping up all over Miami, and the investigators assigned to the case are not turning up as many leads as they had hoped for. Dexter Morgan is piecing together various clues about the dismembering murders methodology that lead him to believe the killer is operating out of a freezer truck. That freezer truck comes crashing into Dexter's own life, and after failing to stop it, Dexter realizes that he's attracted the killer's attention. Also, Dexter kills some people.
That he does.
Dexter tells us no less than 20 times that he doesn't relate to other people.
Oh my God. No kidding. So, let's get into this. So this was our experiment last time with Peaky Blinders was a success. So we both decided to try something a little new. Boy, what to say about the show?
I mean, the idea was like, hey, it's not always easy to get a guest. Let's do, instead of like staff picks, we'll also do like a new format where it's like, what if we just like pick a show we've always been meaning to watch? Right. And I think it worked out with Peaky Blinders. And
it really did. I really liked Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, me too. And I do not even mean to remotely insinuate that like my pick was good and yours was bad or anything. But like, boy, howdy, Lesley, I think this show sucks.
It's real bad. Yeah, it's real bad. What I said, like the best way to sum this show up, it's the fedora of television shows. Like there were parts that I think were supposed to be important or edgy, but just made me laugh really, really hard, which we'll get to. But yeah, it's not good. Yeah. And I was expecting, and people were like so upset with the way that it ended. And I'm like, y'all, I've got some news for you. Yeah, they were really upset. And I'm like, y'all, I've got some news for you. This was never good. This did not start well.
Yeah. So I guess what experience do we have with this show? Why do I mean, it came out, I guess, let's see. I was in middle school when it came out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I for sure remember seeing it as a poster like in the dorms. In place of the poster that's supposed to be up there, Scarface.
Sure.
The poster everyone has in their dorms.
The one that everyone's got in their dorms, that we've seen a billion times. Sure.
Exactly. And that's like all I knew about it. I think all I knew about this was surprise motherfucker and the fact that that dude loves plastic blood tarps.
That he does. That he does.
I did not know it was set. Actually, I think I might have known it was set in Florida.
So, interestingly enough, I actually realized as I was watching this, I think I have watched the pilot once, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But obviously I didn't really get a lot out of that. So yeah. So there you go.
So I guess let's just dive into what.
Yeah, let's just
I don't think we've ever gone in with the intention of like ripping open a show.
We never have. This is a new and different, for sure.
I don't know. I think this just very much hit me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Hey, if this improves after the pilot, feel free to let me know. But I think viewing this after having been subjected to all of the successors of this show just made this seem trite.
I guess that like it's kind of, maybe it's the same thing as like when I watched Dirty Dancing for the first time just a few years ago. And like, I know at the time it must have been totally iconic, but like now it's like I've seen all this shit 100 times. So it's not really very impressive anymore.
We've seen things like reflected and parodied and referenced and
exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. And now it's like, well, how good is it really?
Yeah, I think there was something about like, I'm sure maybe some of these were more novel concepts when this came out in like 2006 or so.
Sure.
And also, I mean, it's very visually dated to the fashion of 2006. Those polo shirts, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm not even remotely trying to say I can't enjoy media from the past or anything. Our next show we're covering is Murder, She Wrote. Like,
right.
But like, I think it being the recent past so much just made, I mean, again, it looked dated, and then maybe it's like looser style and kind of prestige cinematography must have made it look more impressive in 2006.
I really don't know what the deal is with this. I really don't know why everybody had this, like, we're totally up their asses with the show. I really, like...
Well, real quick, but now I've seen like 30, 35, 50 shows that have this kind of sheen to them. You know,
sure.
It's not nearly as novel anymore.
But it just felt so blatant as well, you know? Like, it was just so blatant as well. Like, there was the one part, and I wrote this down because it was so ludicrous. This one part, you know, where he takes all the donuts and the donut box is empty, and he literally looks at it and says, just like me, empty inside. I was like, are you fucking serious?
I also uttered a, oh, fuck off to the TV.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really fun. That's really funny. Yeah.
My first reaction was like, after the third time he said, like, I have trouble relating to people. You could, in the otherwise empty room that I was watching this in, hear a solid, oh. Once I realized that this was maybe, perhaps, I don't know, the prime example of the quote-unquote mildly autistic super detective trope that Community, I believe, dropped the name of.
Yes, indeed.
It's just not, it's not an interesting character to me.
It's not good. It's not good. He's not interesting. He's not doing or saying anything new or interesting. I just don't. And again, this might just be the Dirty Dancing effect. Maybe it was good before, and I missed the boat on it, and I missed when it was original. I don't know. Was not good though.
No, not quite.
Was not a good time, at all.
I just think I like a fish out of water trope, but literally just I am not connected to the people around me is not interesting.
No, it is not at all.
Because television characters are defined as, I mean, you need those intense connections to last, in this case, 8 fucking seasons.
Not only that, Ben, but you also have to consider the fact that they're asking us to be sympathetic to a character who is morally repugnant. If you're going to do that, then it's very important that you make that character compelling. And come on, they really did not. They didn't.
Well, here let's go over to let's go over to obviously a pretty direct parallel with this show.
Sure.
Hannibal.
Ah, yes.
Mads Mikkelsen is compelling.
Yes. Yes.
Like, Mads Mikkelsen is really compelling.
He really is. God, he's so good. I loved Hannibal. But unfortunately, we're not talking about Hannibal, but it's fine.
No, I mean, well, we could.
I mean, someday we probably will, but I mean, not right now.
Maybe we'll do a horror season. That's a little copy.
That could be fun.
But I just, and so is, oh, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name. Hugh, Dancy. Thank you. I couldn't remember if it was Dancy or Darcy.
It's Dancy, yeah.
Yeah, he's also very compelling. That's kind of like the similar trope of, I mean, I guess they don't say this explicitly in Dexter, but like the I can see into the criminals' minds kind of, kind of thing. Which, Dexter doesn't quite do in this one. He definitely does but he definitely like puts together some like interesting forensic clues, like the thing with the freezer cook and all that kind of stuff.
Sure. Which, I mean, when they do that shit, like that's the only time when it's really that interesting is when they actually brought the plot forward with the actual murderer who was not him. In my opinion.
Yeah.
That was like the only time it was worth half a damn.
Exactly.
But that's just me.
No, I agree. I'm with you. I have some criticism specifically of this pilot that I promise I'll get to. But I just think I don't know in comparison with, look, this is nothing against Michael C. Hall. Again, I liked him as an audiobook narrator. I'm sure he's great in this. I just don't think that character has enough there for me to latch on to. And I don't think it has anything to do with the character's demographics or anything. Whatever it is about him that makes him different. Obviously, they don't actually say anything out loud.
How do you not know he doesn't relate to other people?
Oh, he says it 20 fucking times in 47 minutes.
Do you not remember? He said he doesn't relate to other people, man. God, it's like you weren't even watching.
Whatever his deal is, it's not that I don't like him because of that. It's just because it's just written like ass.
It's really bad. It's real bad.
It's just written very poorly.
It's very
and
bad.
I could imagine this being more compelling if someone else wrote it. If someone else wrote it, or if they dropped that part of it specifically.
I guess I feel like I was tricked. Maybe.
Yes.
Like, why did everybody go so crazy for this? I feel like I was tricked. That's how I feel.
I feel like there's maybe a way to write this that doesn't include weird mental health stuff.
I mean, I guess. I mean, but how? I mean, I guess in a way Hannibal was kind of that.
Yeah.
If you think about it. I mean, it definitely, I was just saying it definitely, in my opinion, kind of succeeded where this failed miserably.
Yeah. Because Will's relationships to Graham, to his the other people at the I almost called it the station. Sorry, the FBI.
Down at the station.
Crawford, Lowndes, etc. Those are interesting. This is a character who's clearly getting jerked around by other people who are using him, for all sorts of his various motives and whatnot. Dexter, on the other hand, is the driving character of his own show, but nothing he does in this episode makes me latch onto him as a compelling character. Because he's not. I don't end up caring how he feels because he tells me he doesn't feel.
Because he just doesn't relate to other people.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
we were fucking lied to. That's just all there is to it. We were bamboozled.
Toward the end.
Just laughing at you. I knew that this was going to be fun to talk about.
Yeah, bad representation doesn't cover it. Also, I want to be clear. I'm not autistic or whatever. So if I'm speaking out of my ass, let me know. But it just toward the end when he sees the clue left for him in his
Oh my god, I laughed so hard at that.
That was really funny.
That was so stupid.
That was the best part of the episode.
That was so ridiculous. It really
Oh, I
does.
mean, that's like the most compelling like look into that character that we get, and it happens in like the last 35 seconds.
That's so true, bestie. That's so
Because
true.
previously it's just he's like, I don't feel anything about this person. I don't feel anything about this person. This is cold to me. All I want is the blood, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then toward the end, he's like, "Oh, perhaps a game I am intertwined in, or something."
Right? And then the way that he's all like, "Oh, he's so smart, beautiful." Like, Jesus Christ.
But even then,
So ridiculous.
even as I was watching the show, I was just thinking like, "Man, Hannibal did this better."
Right? Like, didn't we see this but better on Hannibal?
Fucking Sherlock did it better.
Oof. I mean, I don't know if I would go that far, to be honest with
All
you.
right, fair enough. I think, I don't know. I think this is a show that maybe has been. It's like a copy of a copy of a copy kind of thing. I can see like the cultural like and narrative like through lines that happened here, right? Like, sure. I know I'm comparing it a lot to Hannibal, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that trope of the quote unquote I can see inside the killer's mind starts with the Red Dragon.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
Because that's that Thomas Harris novel is like what, 1978?
Is it that old? I mean, probably. It probably is.
1 second.
I'll buy that for $1.
Oh, all right, 1981. I feel like that's like early enough in the history of like criminal psychology and forensics and whatnot that might be at least one of the very first instances of the whole like, you know, by understanding the killer we can know where they'll strike next. Right. You know, kind of like the idea of a psychological profile as like kind of a mainstream thing that we all just know and understand.
Yes.
It feels like early enough, and I can see this pulling from that. And then also Hannibal pulling from this and that, you know what I mean? It's like
definitely.
It's like the Indiana Jones Uncharted Tomb Raider thing where they all kind of pulled from each other going down the line. You know what I mean?
I mean, there was an attempt. That's what I can say.
Also, everyone just kind of says their deal out loud.
Yeah, they sure do. And I actually have a note about that.
Yeah, please hit me. I feel like I'm talking too much. Go for it.
No. My note that I had was like the one thing that I could appreciate about this was the fact that because he is like in forensics and he's a blood splatter guy and all that stuff, that he could sit there and just talk like a total insane person about like, oh, he's saving this. Oh, it's cold. So he wants to do this and blah, blah, blah. Like if I were an everyday layperson and somebody was talking to me and saying those things, my first thought would be that guy's a serial killer. But because he's like surrounded by forensic people and even his sister's cop and all that stuff, like it's normal to them. So that was like the one thing that I could appreciate is that he could just go off and be like Captain Crazy Pants on his like crazy rants and nobody would check him on them and be like, dude, you good?
Right.
That was like the only thing. That was the only thing that I found compelling about
because
him.
He's an asset and like because he's, you know, he's surrounded by other freaks.
Exactly.
And all that.
Exactly. You get
of course. You
get it.
When I was writing, here are my actual criticisms like of the pilot. Like
let's hear them.
I know I just criticized a lot, but I still think I was criticizing the character. Here are my criticisms of the pilot.
Sure.
Everybody says what their deal is out loud. I think maybe it's because this has an internal narrator. Dexter literally says like, as you know, my girlfriend is hurt because of, you know, violent traumatic event.
It's a lot of tell don't show.
It's a lot of tell don't show, and as is the case, this has happened between us. But yada yada yada, this and then this and then that. You know, I don't know. It's very It's very stated.
I guess they must have used all their budget on those bodies or something. Apparently. I don't know.
James Dokes, it's like just like says out loud, "I'm worried about you. I think you're weird." Like.
Right.
I don't know.
Which I did like that.
Everyone's, I don't know, in comparison to like, all right, look, we just covered Peaky Blinders, right? I think Peaky Blinders did a great job of setting up like 4 different conflicts between a bunch of characters by having them like, not just say, as you know, I'm looking for Thomas Shelby.
Right. As you know.
Like, we got Sam Neill's deal because he gave that really good speech. Like because he professed his like ideology, and it's like, oh well, obviously that ideology is gonna smash right into Cillian Murphy's. You know, like I think there's a lot of power in like just letting characters talk about like what they think and believe in without literally stating out loud. And as you know, this is my deal.
And here's my deal. I don't get along with people. Mm-hmm. We get it, Dexter. We get it. We get it. You don't relate to people.
Fucking.
You might be on the spectrum. We get it.
Fucking Mads Mikkelsen and Hannibal just going, as you know, I will slowly manipulate and then eat that boy.
God, I need to rewatch Hannibal. It's been too long.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna do that tonight.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything on Dex, so I'm not gonna watch more Dexter. I'll tell you that much. That's a one and done for me.
I mean, we can get you into Better Call Saul tonight.
Maybe. I mean, I did just finish a series today, so it's entirely possible. So you never know. You never know.
Critique: too many people die in the pilot episode.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes, I literally
not a fan of all the deaths in the pilot.
I got nothing wrong with that first person dying.
Sure,
but or hell, okay, all right. So there's 3 kill. Oh my god, I hate this. This show sucks. There's 3 killers.
It's not good,
right? We're introduced. Well, I guess we're introduced to 4 killers because Dexter exists, but we're introduced to 3 killers.
Sure.
There's the guy who's cutting up people and leaving them in like hotel pools and draining them of their blood.
Yes.
We don't know that person's identity, but obviously they suck. That's an understatement. They're a murderer. 2.
They suck.
There's the guy who's killed in the very beginning, who's like hanging out at that children's choir event.
Oh yeah.
In the opening.
That guy who's like, but I'm not sorry. It's like, well.
Then 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, 3. The valet who he kidnaps and kills at like the second halfway through the episode.
See, I forgot all about the valet.
That's what I'm saying. Too many people.
I forgot about it, and I literally just rewatched this. I forgot about it.
That's what I'm saying.
He was that insignificant. So why did they kill him? Why? I'm telling you, because this is the fedora of television shows. There were some things that struck me. One of which is the fact that like the swearing doesn't feel organic. It feels shoehorned in for shock value. And so does the gore. Like when gore's done well, fine, whatever. But like, just God, it just felt so fucking forced. It just felt so forced.
The dialogue is real bad.
It's real bad. It's real bad, y'all.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like with you being confused about how many people died during this episode, I'm saying that's a structural failure of this episode that it doesn't like appropriately. I think you got to pick one or the other of the 2 murderers that aren't Dexter and the freezer truck guy.
Yep.
I think you either kill that guy in the very beginning or you kill that other guy at the halfway point.
Sure.
But I think literally trying to pack both of them into the same episode. I mean, literally, the first one obviously has very little dramatic buildup because you don't know what's going to happen necessarily. You just see Dexter like stalking him.
Sure. The
second one has also very little like buildup because there's no like suspense. Like he flags the guy like right away. I just don't. I think literally they tried to do. All right, here's my criticism. They tried to do too much payoff with not enough setup.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, that is exactly what it is. That's exactly like it seems like they just wanted to give you that emotional effect, but they didn't earn it ever. Not ever. Not once.
I think it would be a much more interesting pilot if it culminates in a kill toward the end.
Right, but it's like I forgot about one guy.
Instead of because it treats what should be very dramatic events like, I mean, they happen as frequently as commercial breaks.
Yes. It's always like, see who got killed after this break, you know? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And hey, look, I'm gonna take a guess here. Obviously, we have not watched all of season 1.
Right.
I'm gonna guess it probably slows its roll a little bit as he focuses on this new target.
Probably, but like, I don't know.
Would it not have been more interesting to like have the valet guy that he kills like be like a mid-season thing instead of a mid-first episode thing?
Yeah, they really blew their wad pretty quick with this, I think.
Like Even as I was writing the episode description, I had to like kind of sort it out in my head where I'm like, meanwhile, oh wait, no, that's a completely different plot line.
Nope, that's a different thing. Not the same thing.
I was like,
at all.
wait, hold on. Him being in that white room, like analyzing the blood, that had nothing to do with the dismembered.
That had nothing to do with anything. Like, all it was doing was showing you what his job was. And, like, I get it because you told us. So, like, I just, God, I really did not like this show.
So here are the crimes by which I judge this episode. I think it is too blatant. I think it is overcrowded. Yeah, too much payoff, not enough setup.
Yep.
And I think the dialogue is bad.
It's really bad. I completely agree.
Nothing better than a bilingual character who just says entire phrases out loud in a different language and just alternates.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, that was very stupid, in my opinion.
I mean, the point of it is to show you that you're in Florida by having a character speak Spanish. But again, it does so much like tell and not show. Like, for what? I've heard pplenty of bilingual people say like that's just not how we talk. We don't just casually slip in other phrases from other languages like that.
I know how bilingual talk. How bilingual people talk. I live with one. Like, yeah, it doesn't work like that, y'all. It does not work like that at all. Cut it out.
I don't know. I thought there was something very silly about like, oh. Dexter, ¿cómo estás? Look at this dead body.
God almighty. That was it was silly. It was silly is what it was.
Yeah, it genuinely, I don't think anybody, I think it literally just tried to do too much per episode and therefore everyone got this really surface level character depiction that I did not find interesting.
Agreed.
This is the harshest we've ever been.
This is, because we both hated it. We both hated it. So, like, I mean, like, I just feel like if we both completely hated it like this, like, where's there to be quality?
Yeah.
I'll tell you where it is. There was one good thing in this pilot. One. Mm-hmm. Esteemed character actress Margot Martindale.
Yeah. Here's the thing. When I texted you, quote, "You're in for a surprise," it's because I got to the 15-minute mark or whatever, and that's when Margot Martindale showed up.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
I have awful news. She's only in a couple episodes.
Well, then it's a garbage show, and why even bother, to be honest? That's all I'm saying. I mean, get that check, girl.
I went to the Wikipedia page like immediately. I'm like, surely she's in a ton of this, right? Nah.
Oh, no. Unfortunately. Bummer.
Actually, real quick, let me confirm. 5.
Okay.
She's in 5 episodes of the show. Character name, Camilla Fig. Good name.
Oh, it is a good name. Camilla Fig. I like it.
Also, the bit with the bit where they're addressing their boss. Let me pull up that character name. Maria LaGuerta. And Dexter's sister asks, "Oh my God, are you two like sleeping together or whatever?"
Ugh, yeah.
Again, would that not have been more interesting to string a will they won't they across, or like build that kind of maybe rapport and tension over, I don't know, the first 6 or 7 episodes of a season of television?
You would think, but no, like I said, they blew their wad really, really quickly.
Instead, a character out loud just says, "Oh my God, did you two fuck?"
Yeah, did you two? Oh my God, did you have sex with her? Like, it's so bad. We were so lied to.
There's a phrase that gets used, I don't know necessarily in critical circles so much as just like people who enjoy narratives.
Sure.
The kind of critical idea of like respecting your audience, I think, kind of comes into play here, like, or respecting your audience's like intelligence.
Sure.
Because again, I would have happily inferred that if the dialogue was better and it was like stretched out over a couple episodes or whatever. But just to like say it very bluntly,
"Are you guys having sex?" Like, come on.
It's just,
you're better than that. Or I mean, I guess they're not really.
As you know, Dexter, I need to get into the Vice Division.
Right.
Well, I guess she's already in the Vice Division. Whatever.
I guess.
Yeah, because he's robbery and homicide.
Oh, yes.
And so she's Vice because she's obviously dressed up as a.
She's trying to get into homicide.
Yes, she is in Vice.
Yes, correct.
So yeah, as you know, Dexter, I've been trying to get into robbery and homicide. Just Everyone just state your character.
Just state your character.
Real quick, let's just go around the table real quick. Everyone go ahead and just state your character objective out loud.
Like, what are you, like, at the passport desk, like, telling them what your business is in a country? Like, what's going on here?
Real quick, what brings you to this scene?
Like, what the fuck was that about?
Are you in this scene for business or pleasure?
Jesus Christ. Are you in this scene for business or pleasure? I mean, that might as well be what they did, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I
know.
We can do better than this.
We can do better than this. We sure can.
Also, I think it cut back to it. I think it cut back to his dad too many times.
Yeah.
There's like four different.
We get that too. We get it. We get it.
Like 4 different times, and they made sure to name drop Harry's code like five or 6 times. Also.
Yeah, they did that. That is very true.
Give it a rest. I got it.
Yeah,
I'm smart. I can infer plot details.
I got it. You don't have to spoon feed me this shit. I got it. I don't need your warm paste. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ.
At risk of being a complete downer myself, I'll throw out one thing that I thought was nice.
All right, let's hear it.
I did kind of like how much life they let him participate in. That wasn't necessarily a primary driver of the plot.
Okay, yeah. Like
I guess I'm really just mean the donuts and the date.
You're like, really? I'm just talking about donuts, to be honest.
Well, I think his character conversation with Margot Martindale was nice.
Yeah.
Him bringing in the donuts at all. The moments where he's where he's like on the date, or when him and character name Rita try to be sexually intimate with each other.
Yep.
I thought those were nice. I thought those were nice, like I'm not going to say they're like not essential to the plot, but like more subdued moments.
Yeah, you know? But that's the thing. That's almost more frustrating. Because like if you have the capability to do that, why are you not doing that for the entire pilot, for the entire show? Yeah,
exactly. I like breathing room a lot in movies. Same. That's why I like when they give me time through things that are, hey, look, there's frequently discourse on the internet about quote unquote sex scenes being relevant to the plot or whatever.
Sure.
Or what constitutes unnecessary storytelling. And the answer is nothing's unnecessary in storytelling. It's all made up and we can do whatever we want.
I mean, if you do it right, yeah.
If you do it right.
You do it right, which,
all that to say, I like moments that are maybe not the main focus of the plot, or give us better insight to the character through like casual actions they take. That's something I love about Better Call Saul so much, is that like they take moments to like show, sometimes in frequently silent scenes, like there's no character dialogue, but they just show a character like commuting to work or scoping out a location that they're gonna rob or whatever.
Sure.
But it's like relatively silent. There's like just jazz music in the background or some other relevant music, and it just gives you such like an incredible insight into their character.
Well, that's like I said, like I did enjoy that. The one thing that I found was amusing was that he's just like, oh yeah, he likes it cold or whatever, and nobody's batting an eye. That I was amused by. That I did appreciate, I guess. But like, man alive.
Yeah.
Not a lot to like with this one.
Those moments where it allowed itself to breathe were the only breath of fresh air in the entire episode.
I agree.
I don't know. I almost uttered the phrase, I would expect better from Showtime, but actually I don't know if that's true.
Right? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure how true that has been.
I don't know how many Showtime shows I've ever watched. I wanted to watch American Gods, but never got around to it.
Well, maybe you should. Then you can compare notes.
No, because they didn't finish it. It got canceled before it ended.
Well, fuck that then. Never mind.
And I cannot stand a television show that is supposed to have a narrative arc that never ends.
Yeah, fuck that.
Shout out to American Gods and Westworld.
Oh, yeah. Another tragedy.
I don't know. I think this could have been fixed with like 10 more passes over the script.
Sure.
And, maybe just less happening, literally less happening in the episode.
Yeah.
Again, there were murders that Lesley didn't even remember.
I didn't even remember the Valley guy. Like, what? That happened? I didn't know. News to me. I forgot all about it.
Was he a valet? He looked like one. Like he helped someone out of their car.
I think that was the inference. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
He was like, also, it got kind of grim when it started bringing up like his dark web.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, I understand this is like I understand this is like a Showtime show and they can show whatever they want.
Sure.
But like, it's just kind of a grim start.
Yeah, well,
I can't believe I'm chastising this show for like being too bleak, but like,
it didn't do it well. Bleak. It didn't do it well. It was bleak and it was about people I didn't give a shit about. So I'm just watching this unfortunate shit. It's like the girls are fighting, but I don't even care about the drama. Like, that's what it is. So didn't like it. Not a fan.
Didn't care for it.
Didn't care for that one.
So what's your favorite joke from the...
I gotta say, I think, because I don't really have anything else to say. All of my notes are done. I do think I hollered. It was so funny. That fucking Barbie thing was just so like, it looked like the kind of thing that Key and Peele would make a skit about. Like they would put that in a horror skit. That's what it reminded me of when I saw it.
I feel similarly because those two detectives that were like already examining the body or whatever already talked like they were supporting characters in a comedy sketch.
Sure.
Just like, you won't believe it. Another body.
Yeah.
So,
that's true. Well,
Dexter, congratulations on being the first show that we've absolutely ripped to pieces.
That we've ripped to pieces because we did not like that at all. We did not like that.
I know we've been, we've had a couple mixed bags, I'd say.
We're allowed to not like stuff, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
of course. But I think there's been a couple of...
This is the first time that it's been really, really like, fucking seriously?
Yeah. No, this is the first time I think I've ever, of everything we've covered, 3 seasons now, like 2/3 the way through this one, so do the math on that. I guess that's 30 shows we've covered. This is the first one where I've been like, oh, fuck this. I liked Ugly Americans more than I liked this.
Wow.
Don't tell Jeff I said that.
I won't, I promise.
Leslie, I don't know about you, but I'm
ready to put this all behind me, to be honest with you. I'm ready.
Also, I'm the killer that can see into other killers' minds or whatever. Done better in Hannibal. The other kind of trope that this is playing with, which is I'm the bad guy that hunts down bad guys.
Sure.
Done better in shit like Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
Like the MCU Daredevil in terms of like the criminals that fall through the cracks. I'm the one that gets them.
Right. Yeah.
Like that shit was done. That shit was done better by the MCU.
I mean, which is saying a lot, but not saying anything one way or the other. Everything's fine. Everything's great. You get it.
I don't know. Interesting snapshot into like violence on TV in terms of like it kind of being. I think TV was about to get way more violent.
Yeah.
As shows, as more prestige networks like Showtime, like really established themselves as the creators of original content.
Sure.
Like AMC would start with like Walking Dead and Breaking Bad like 2 years later.
I mean, I guess I could see how it paved the way because people really ate this shit up. I just don't see why.
Yeah. No, I think, I mean, obviously the kind of like psychological thriller television series, still has like plenty of gas left in the tank after this.
Sure.
Probably more so with stuff like, what's that other one? Mindhunter or something like that?
Yeah, Mindhunter. Yeah.
Yeah, never seen it. Heard it's good.
I feel like I watched the first episode, but it didn't grab me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
That kind of stuff. I think, I can see where this leads, like violence on TV wise, which obviously I'm pro violence on TV.
Sure.
That's not a moral
great.
argument.
We love that shit.
Yeah. I just want to be clear. I wasn't like clutching my pearls there or anything. And I can see where this goes in terms of like the kind of the anti-hero path, obviously,
Sure.
I mean, that's this whole season is we're covering a lot of anti-heroes. I just think that of the wide path, whatever that that includes all of these kind of anti-hero characters and all this kind of like grisly, seedy world kind of stuff.
Sure.
This particular one is a bad example.
It's not good. It's really
I can see its place in the timeline of television. I don't think the quality of the show is up there.
Yeah. I don't think that this is one that people are going to keep talking about. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Once you get one legacy reboot, I guess you're kind of done with.
Fair.
I'm under the impression the Dexter New Blood was an intentional one season miniseries, so it's not like it got canceled twice or anything.
Huh. Okay.
I think they like intentionally were like, and
right, we're like, and scene.
Yeah.
And that's that on that. I hope everyone enjoyed. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely ready. I'm ready to put this behind me forever.
Fair enough. Folks, you can find me allmylinks.com/Ben C. Hamlin. Specifically, I'm Sufficient Owls on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
But you can check out all of our other work at infinitybreak.net, where we're telling stories our own way. Leslie, where can people find you?
I can be found on Blue Sky at Vanetti.
Cheers.
It's pretty. Cheers. Blue Skies, what's up? It's amazing.
That concludes this episode of Syndicated with Lesley and Ben. We're going to talk about a much more lighthearted show.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun next time.
Next time. The next episode of this show is going to be an absolute blast. We're going to be joined by our dear editor, Jay, to talk about Murder, She Wrote. Having watched the episode, it's an absolute charmer. I'm looking forward to that. And you know what I'm also looking forward to?
What are you looking forward to, Ben?
I'm going to watch Hannibal tonight.
Ah, nice. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. All right, folks, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Don't watch Dexter.
Don't watch Dexter. It wasn't great. Okay, bye.